Ever wonder how healthcare giants could secretly control markets with just data? Keep listening. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Veil, Unsolved and Unbelievable. It's Allie here, your trusty ghost hunter who also happens to be curious about the oddities of the corporate world.
And I'm Brianne, your healthy skeptic and conspiracy enthusiast, ready to rein in some of Allie's wildest ideas. You know, just your average psychologist over here.
Today, we're diving into something that's less about ghosts and more about the hauntings of the healthcare industry.
UnitedHealth Group, right? I mean, how monumental could their influence really be? Isn't that like what we're about to explore, Data? Honestly, these stories always intrigue me.
Exactly. So here's what went down. UnitedHealth Group has been making waves, not just for their size and revenue, which by the way is huge, but for their recent acquisition of Change Healthcare.
Right, that contentious acquisition everyone was buzzing about with all those antitrust issues. But I'm curious, what's the conspiracy angle here?
Well, here's what I've pieced together. UnitedHealth, as a major player in the healthcare game, acquired Change Healthcare to potentially use their data to manipulate markets. I mean, they could have deep insights into healthcare policies and drug pricing. Seriously, Brianne, the control they'd have could be enormous.
Are we seriously suggesting there's an elite task force within UnitedHealth analysing Change Healthcare's data to orchestrate a global strategy? Okay, that's bold.
Totally. But think about it, Brianne. They analyze trends, predict pharmaceutical booms, and boom, their profits soar. Sounds almost like sci-fi, but kind of possible, right?
Or it's just very clever business tactics. You know, brilliant data analytics might just be making real-world improvements, not world domination. Besides, all those legal hurdles must keep them in check.
That does make sense, but the whispers hint at a covert circle of allies using sensitive data like some secret league. Leaves a lot unanswered, you know?
Conspiracy alert. So let me get this straight. They're supposedly bending policies with lobbying and shaping market waves to suit their interests. That's quite the narrative.
Exactly. So, what does this mean for personal data privacy and corporate transparency? That's the big question, isn't it?
Definitely a discussion for the ages. I guess the future will depend on how much these corporations value integrity over profit.
Right. For anyone who's curious, I totally recommend reading The Ordeal of Change. It gives pretty solid insights into corporate influence and change. All right, moving on to wrap up.
Time to consider these ideas and think critically, and maybe add a pinch of skepticism. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.